Well, people, this is your boy, Rakeem the Butcher, or slash the Grave Digger, whichever one you want to call me. Because I'll be digging on some information. And our co-host,
Just sharing.
just sharing. All right. We got this video from Storm Monroe and Miss T. Now, allegedly, the Wild Bushman Jay-Z is about to get a divorce.
Man. Didn't see that coming.
And this here, I'm like, oh, I didn't know Wild Bushman can rap. And now it said that Jay-Z and Beyonce been living apart for quite a while.
That's what they say.
They pulled a Will and Jada on us.
That's what they said. But you know, you hadn't been able to tell. No. They all smiled and all over each other.
You sure couldn't, but hey, there's too much of an age difference with them anyway. It claimed, and what's the name, Jaguar?
Yeah.
She claimed that Jay-Z been pumping her full of drugs.
Yeah, he been drugging her like old Diddy did, what's her name? Cassie. Like old Diddy did Cassie. Jay-Z doing the same thing to Beyonce, because, you know, both of them, Diddy and Jay-Z, friends. Yep. So they taking lessons from each other.
Now let's get into the video.
The powers that be, the PTV, the industry, whatever you want to call them, once they're done with Diddy, right? And this is going to be going on for some time, but once, I guess you could say the public humiliation, basically after the major documentaries come out, right? After they are done with Diddy, Jay-Z is up next to be exposed, right?
Y'all, so it looks like things are heating up in the Carter household, because word on the streets is that Beyonce and Jay-Z are finito. They are headed for divorce. Can you even imagine? The streets are saying that.
Now, we don't know how true this is. This is unfounded right now.
Right, allegedly.
But
they good actors.
Yeah, they good actors. They like Will and Jada.
Well, I think they better than those two. But at least Beyonce not doing like Jada.
Just shaving her hair all.
And cutting Jay-Z down every chance she get. Yeah. That's what Jada did. Will cutting down every chance. Down. But you know, Beyonce is not doing that, so that's why, you know, they're better actors.
Yeah, that's true.
Things have been tense between them for a hot minute, and they have been separate for a while, but they've chosen to keep it private and keep up the appearance of a healthy marriage. But it looks like Wendy might be making some heavy moves to protect herself, because word on the streets is that Jay-Z...
Look at that wild bush monkey.
Wild bush monkey.
He look like he's hiding out in the trees ready to take you down.
Sound like some haters to me. You had your haterade today?
No, I went and got my degree from a player hating. I got my PhD, player hating degree.
Sound like it.
Oh, wow, Bush, look out, a big old donkey lips.
Wow.
Oh, play some more.
Allegedly being lined up at the Hollywood elites to get exposed like his bestie Diddy. I mean, we've already seen that happen for his former Rock Nation artist Mia, who came out to expose his connection to the Bronfman family, who have been linked to some very shady practices. It looks like Jay-Z might be crashing and burning, and Beyonce is not about to crash with him, so she is allegedly dumping him and saving herself. Y'all, come on in the room, because it's tea time. It's absolutely crazy.
This has got to be the worst.
First of all, this woman right here, she's stupid. Why you leave somebody with $1 billion? She got money.
And when did she tell me this had to be the worst day? Why? Because Beyonce and Jay-Z allegedly getting a divorce. Who cares? They're people just like me.
She don't need Jay-Z money. Jay-Z don't need her money.
That's right.
Let's listen more of this idiot talk.
Day of the history.
Worst day in the history.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are getting a divorce. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Beyonce and Jay-Z are getting a divorce. Is she crazy?
No.
I would never leave that man for no $1 billion. I don't give a damn what the hell he did.
Yeah, you crazy. Yeah, you crazy.
Is she crazy?
No, you are.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Look like her bottom teeth was getting divorced with her other teeth.
Hey.
I said it.
Okay, see, I was going to overlook that.
I won.
But the thing is, how can she somebody the worst day in history?
I know, right?
Who are they supposed to be? Just two singers.
I'll play some more.
Because reports have it that Beyonce and Jay-Z are allegedly heading to divorce court because Beyonce is reportedly done with the marriage. She wants out. This is very surprising.
America, we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. Life,
Surprising though, considering that Jay-Z centered his entire Grammy speech around Beyonce and how the Recording Academy has been doing her dirty for her entire solo career. Well, Beyonce has been nominated 4 times for Album of the Year, which is the biggest Grammy award. She's never won. There were high hopes that she was going to win last year for Renaissance, but unfortunately, she didn't win. Harry Styles won for his Harry's House album, and he got dragged for filth for it because fans felt like Renaissance was the better album. Y'all, Jay-Z was so upset about it that he gave an interview on Tidal. Now, Tidal is Jay-Z's brand, so him giving the interview just shows how badly he wanted that word to get out. He made some solid points about why Beyonce deserved to win Album of the Year, saying, "Look what it's done to the culture. Look how the energy of the world moved. They played a whole album in the club. Every remix is amazing. Everyone's inspired. It has inspired the world. It's inspiring creativity. When it just inspires creativity, that's an album. That has to be Album of the Year. It has to be." Well, he didn't slam the Grammys for being biased toward Beyonce, saying, "The truth is, we grew up wanting to be on the Grammys, and it was our goal. We just want them to get it right. That's what we want. Obviously, it's music and it's all subjective, but you gotta be in the ballpark. That's all we want. We just want them to get it right because we love it so much. We grew up watching Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder won 3 out of 4 years in a row. Yeah, he seemed to be very upset about that last year, but it's been a whole year. And people thought that he might have gotten over it already. I mean, Beyonce did become
Look, the Carters, y'all can't just swallow up everything. Can somebody else live? Can somebody else win some stuff?
Well, you know, when you're on top, you're on top. You take everything you got while you're on top.
Oh, you
Cause you ain't gonna be on top forever.
You already got 32 Grammys.
Why not get 32 more if you can?
Let somebody else live.
While you're on top, you clean up. You take it all.
No,
Cause on your way down, you ain't gonna get nothing.
They're on their way down. Everybody tired of hearing Beyonce by now.
Right, so let them sweep up as much stuff as they can get.
Let somebody else swallow up some awards.
Well, when you start being Beyonce and Jay-Z, you swallow whatever you want to.
Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll play some more.
the most awarded artist in the history of the Grammys, so they had something to celebrate. However, Jay-Z was clearly holding a grudge because when he was honored the Global Icon Award at the Grammys last week, he brought up the issue again and called out the Academy for being biased towards his wife, who he claimed he did not want to embarrass.
You know, it's music and it's opinion-based, but, you know, some things, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your
Beyonce ain't no young. Beyonce ain't no young lady. Now look, stop for a minute. That girl right there, 12 years old. Look how they got her dressed.
I don't see too much wrong with it. What you see wrong?
You don't see her cleavage hanging out?
Yeah, I didn't see that part earlier.
She's 12 years old. They got her looking like she's about 18.
She's getting kind of tall. She's sprouting like wild weed, ain't she? She getting kind of tall.
Yeah, she could be a tall girl, but they rushing it. Look at them.
Yeah. But hey, that's what they do. We had no control over it.
Oh, they got her up there performing and doing stuff. I mean, that's just too young. Let her be a child.
They groom her to take Beyonce's spot.
Evidently, but she missing her childhood.
Oh well, the haves and have-nots.
Huh?
Never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
The fans fans definitely had some mixed feelings about this because a lot of people felt like Jay-Z was being greedy by complaining about Beyonce not having Album of the Year when she already has 32 Grammys, way more than anybody in history. Some people felt like he should be grateful for what Beyonce has managed to achieve instead of crying about what she hadn't achieved. But on the other hand, there were a lot of people who found it very sweet that Jay-Z would stand up for his wife like that. I mean, the fact that he was speaking up for her more than a year later showed that he truly cared about her and the things that mattered to her. Plus, the fact that he chose to focus on her instead of himself during his moment to shine, it was very sweet to see. However, as it turns out, there might have been another reason for Jay-Z speaking
So
up.
you need to go back to that Jay-Z, the clean cut Jay-Z. Not the old wild African caveman.
Well, either way, he still looked the same. Ain't nothing changed.
He looked a little more decent with a clean cut. Now he look like he slept on a rock in a cave.
Wow. Really?
What are you gonna do? Come find him?
There's some hating going on here.
Yeah, I'm hating today.
Wow.
I'll hate some more.
For her, because the streets are saying that it was a last-ditch effort for him to win Beyonce back because allegedly they have been separated for a while. But now allegedly they have been living separated and they've chosen to put up a front in public as a married couple. You know, kind of like Will and Jada Smith have been doing since 2016 before Jada made the announcement last year. Now this claim was made by blogger Storm Monroe, who claimed to have some insider details about this, claiming that the powerful couple might be heading for divorce because Beyonce allegedly plans to take the separation forward and divorce Jay-Z.
After the powers that be, the PTV, the industry, whatever you want to call them, once they're done with Diddy, right? And this is going to be going on for some time, but once, I guess you could say the public humiliation, basically after the major documentaries come out, right?
This is how she started losing weight.
My name is Debbie, and with Noom, I've lost 130 pounds.
I worked out every...
After they are done with Diddy, Jay-Z is up next to be exposed, right?
Now, while some members of the Beehive are happy to hear about this because they've been begging Beyonce to dump Jay-Z for years and move on with their life. Now, even if the Beehive has been asking Beyonce for years to leave him, it all got worse after she revealed that he admitted to cheating on her with a woman known as Becky with the good hair. But Beyonce chose to stick by her man and stick beside him through all that. But only for her to now file for divorce? Yeah, there's something going on here because she has stuck with them through thick and thin. I mean, for years, she has had to deal with people talking about their age difference and how he could have manipulated her into the marriage.
He could. He probably did.
I don't think he manipulated her. She was 18 and he was Jay-Z.
She was easily influenced.
She needed somebody powerful in her life to push her career forward. She was looking at it from a business end of it. And, she was willing to go along with the relationship just to get what she wanted.
He claimed he didn't start dating until she was 18, but I don't believe that.
Because you see, when Destiny Child broke up, the other one fell to the wayside. And she kept going. Why? Because she hooked up with Jay-Z.
Donkey lips.
Yeah, she was willing to go with Camel Man.
Yeah, Camel Man.
She was willing to go with Camel Man to get what she wanted. And she was willing, I guess you figured you gotta be with somebody, why not him?
Well, her career would have went somewhere, but just not as fast, because she was the better looking one out of all of them.
Well, the better looking maybe, but there are a lot of nice looking girls out there whose career won't not taking off.
Because they ain't got no talent.
Well, there's some that do. But this was a surefire thing.
Is that right?
Jay-Z was a surefire thing for her.
Yes,
and she wasn't going to let that moment pass away. She was willing to do whatever she had to do. You see, Kelly Rowland, and what's that, Michelle, what's her name?
I don't know her last name.
What they doing?
They do too much enough.
No, there you go. And if she hadn't hooked up with Jay-Z, she might have been doing about the same thing they were doing.
Who knows? But let's play some more.
Whatever people people dive into Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship, one thing that always pops up is their pretty big age difference. Beyonce, born December 4th, 1981, is 42 now. Jay-Z,
just like
born
you.
in 1969, is 13 years older, making him a whopping 53. While a 13-year age gap isn't exactly unheard of in many relationships, the twist here is that they first crossed paths when Beyonce was 18 years old, and Jay-Z was a seasoned 31-year-old. Now, when you're both in your 40s and up, and the age gap might not raise too many eyebrows, but an 18-year-old being with a 30-year-old is a little bit weird. What makes it even weirder is how Jay-Z describes their first encounter in his 2018 track on the Carters' Everything Is Love 713, where he said, "We played it cool at the pool of Cancun VMA. Confidence you exude makes the fools stay awake. Me, I played the room, let the fools have they say. Fate had me sitting next to you on the plane, and I knew straight away." Now this whole
She need to stop. She don't sound nothing like Jay-Z.
No.
She make herself
But
sound...
see, Beyonce saw the goose that laid the golden egg.
Yeah, all right.
And Jay-Z was that goose. And Beyonce wanted that golden egg.
Yes, she did.
I mean, you know, why not? She probably gonna be with somebody anyway.
Yeah.
Why not be with him?
That's true. I'll play some more. I ain't gonna keep going on
Scab
with
saga
this.
hasn't escaped the scrutiny of fans on the online chatter. Some folks have been wondering if Jay-Z might have overstepped some boundaries when he made moves on B back then, because she was still a teenager. It's become a hot topic, sparking debates, raising questions about how it all went down. Well, let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? They started dating in 2001, but they kept things hush-hush.
I don't believe that.
What?
They probably dated before then.
When I take Alpha Brain, I am on another plane. I'm working at higher RPM.
Well, it said she was 18.
I don't believe that. They probably started before then. They probably just kept it on down low until she turned 18.
Well, coulda.
I'm gonna play some more.
They finally stepped out together at the 2004 MTV Video Music Awards. By then, they had already dropped a couple of tracks as a duo, like Crazy in Love, which won them a Grammy in 2004. While their music was making waves and selling smoothly, their love story was not that smooth. Rumors swirled that Jay-Z was playing the field with other women at the beginning of their relationship, cheating on Beyonce. It was one of those on-again, off-again sagas that had everybody guessing. Beyonce even hinted at the drama in her 2006 song Resentment, where she said, "Loving you was easy once upon a time, but now my suspicions of you have multiplied, and it's all because you..."
See, that's what she needed to stick with, singing, because sound like Jay-Z who ain't working.
Mm.
What is that? Everybody knows. I mean, people got this money. You're not the only one they sticking with.
Well, he got options.
He probably got a woman in every state.
Well, who said she don't have
That's true, too.
Who said she don't have nobody?
Monique said they have plenty. She had plenty of people who want to be the next Professor Ogilvy. She said
what? Monique?
Yeah, she said she wasn't a hoe, but she was close.
Monique had men running her down?
Yeah.
So if Monique had somebody running her down, I'm sure Beyonce got somebody knocking at the door.
Monique said, I wasn't a hoe, but I was close.
Good Lord.
I'll play some more.
Yeah, that was a pretty clear sign that things weren't all sunshine and rainbows. But later on in the song, she laid it out plainly and said, "I know she was attractive, but I was here first. Been riding with you for 6 whole years." Translation, there were definitely some infidelity issues brewing in the early days of B&J's romance, but they were powered through. Back in 2008, Beyonce and Jay-Z decided to take the plunge and tie the knot in the ceremony right in Jay-Z's penthouse. It wasn't your
2000 what,
wedding
she
affair,
said?
though.
8.
Along with exchanging rings, they took things up a notch by getting matching tattoos of their favorite number 4 on their ring fingers. Why 4? Well, it's because their wedding date was April 4th, 2004. Beyonce's birthday falls on September 4th, a Virgo. Jay's on December 4th. Let's not forget Jay's album titled 444, and plus Blue Ivy, IV, 4 Roman numerals. So yeah, little did they know that 4 tattoo would become a symbol of the roller coaster ride ahead in their marriage. Well, 6 years into their marriage, the Carters found themselves at the center of one of the internet's juiciest scandals. It all went down shortly after Jay-Z and Beyonce's sister Solange attended the 2014 Met Gala. TMZ, the internet's favorite rumor troll, dropped an exclusive bombshell, an infamous elevator incident. Yeah, this grainy black and white footage showed Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Solange and Jay-Z's bodyguard.
Well, Solange, she looked like she a little unstable. Look, take a look at her. She got that I'm mentally unstable look on her face.
Wow. They just caught her off guard.
That's all right.
You know how sometimes you not expecting something and they catch you at a funny look on your face or something?
She look like I'm about to tear down the monkeys off that tree, the bananas off that tree, Jay-Z.
Well, you know, they don't favor too much, do they?
No, but you can tell they're sisters, though.
Yeah, but they just...
You know, there's always one that's a good looking and the other one that's an ugly duckling. Hey, that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, which one are you?
I'm the good looking one.
Wow.
Play some more.
All crammed into an elevator. Then out of nowhere, Solange goes full on hobo, spitting at Jay-Z and throwing punches and kicks his way. Yes, some of those swings actually connected.
Wow, monkey. Kicking, punching, look at that.
Yo, the internet went crazy. But what really had everybody buzzing wasn't the fight itself, it was Beyonce's icy cold demeanor throughout the whole thing. She had everybody playing detective, trying to dissect every frame of that elevator footage for clues. The rumors flew fast and furious, and the conspiracy theories were wilder than a roller coaster ride. But one thing was very clear, Jay-Z had definitely stepped on some toes. The big mystery was what exactly he'd done to set off Solange, especially considering Beyonce had always talked about how fiercely protective her little sis was despite being younger. The elevator shutdown sent shockwaves through Beyonce and Jay-Z's fandom, but what really felt weird was the timing. Just 2 days before that explosive video hit the web, the power couple was